Oh, yeah. The fan mail looks a lot better up at the top. I think that's a lot more clear. Alright, so, let's see, what else? Whoa! Oh! What? Oh, thanks, Numbsters. It's a soda cereal. Fruity Pebbles candy-coated Chewy Bites. Interesting. Share size. Hey, Jennifer?
Yeah.
The Numbsters, they dropped this off. And as you can see, it's share size. It's a Fruity Pebbles soda cereal. Would you be interested in reviewing that with me?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Whoa!
Whoa. Oh.
Thanks, Numbsters. We've got fan mail and a sort of cereal.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
We've got a
Hi,
sort
everybody.
of... Hi, you guys. Welcome to yet another Seriously Cereal Little Bite.
Yeah, and that's what we're calling these little one-off episodes that aren't quite a sort of a normal cereal review, but are just little fun looks at unconventional cereal stuff.
One of the things we wanted to do is especially energy drinks, things that aren't really made for kiddos, but they are cereal flavored or themed or related.
Or just more outlandish cereal stuff, like the recent video we did responding to a fan suggestion to roast cereal s'mores.
I mean, come on, that was fun, you guys.
Actually that
totally check
actually
that
weren't
one
half
out.
bad.
Yeah, it was actually really fun to do also.
But yeah, usually we would do this kind of thing as a sort of cereal, but given how it's it's just kind of a very basic little candy thing.
I'm trying to convince Maxwell to do all the sort of cereals like this.
Yeah.
Because I think just regular cereals do better in the regular episodes, but he's gonna take some convincing, guys.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Let's see how this goes. So, yeah, we're just gonna try this out. And since it is a very small, kind of basic candy, I figured that's about fine. Also, it's Fruity Pebbles, and it's a crunchy candy. I mean,
Fruity Pebbles, what do they call it? So it's by Toast.
Fruity Pebbles candy-coated Chewy Bites.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
quite the title.
I'm ready.
Yeah. All right. While I pour this out for you, let me read.
Oh my!
Yeah, as you can see, this is
Okay.
this is one of the reasons why you're able to convince me to do this one. It's the very little guys. They look kind of like
They look like giant nerds.
Yes, nerds. Thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, and I kind of feel like given that they're Fruity Pebbles flavor, they're probably gonna kind of just be that. I'm not expecting too much, so that's why I figured this is probably fine. It's like just a little bite. I see why you like the name of it.
Yeah.
All right. Just to read off the facts while you try those.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna try some
there are
green
about
ones first.
4 servings per container with bag, I guess. Serving size is 28 grams. Calories per serving 110. 26 carbohydrates and 23 grams of added sugars. So, yeah, this is way more than your typical dessert cereal. But I mean, we're not going off of the cereal norm here. I mean, it's a candy, so. And it's a make to be shared, so maybe have half a serving and you should be good. I mean, just like this, I think is about fine. But yes, there are different colors here.
And the different colors do not taste different. They all have the same flavor, but you know what really surprised me, you guys?
These actually kind of do taste like Fruity Pebbles.
They really taste like Fruity Pebbles, but guess what? It's a gummy. Inside this little candy shell, which is kind of like the candy shell on an M&M or a Skittle, it's chewy, like a Skittle or a gummy. So I would say the closest is it tastes like a Skittle. Well, not the flavor of a Skittle, it's the flavor.
There is a little bit of
of Fruity
like
Pebbles.
Skittles gelatin thing in there, huh?
Yes. So
you know what I was gonna say? These remind me of. I mean, Skittles, yes, but I feel like Skittles have a bit more of a crunch in general. These actually kind of remind me in terms of texture of you remember those little round yogurt bites? They remind me of those.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
They do remind me a little bit of like a yogurt covered raisin or a yogurt covered cranberry, but the flavor of Fruity Pebbles is so strong. I think I would know that this was Fruity Pebbles even if I hadn't seen the package. Chewy with a little bit of crunch.
I will say, just related to how much of it tastes like Fruity Pebbles, I do have to say that if you don't like the kind of a very
Fruit
particular
punch.
fruit punch taste of Fruity Pebbles, just go put that back in there.
I am.
All right.
They're not sticky at all.
Yeah. But if you don't like that particular fruit punch taste, then you're probably not going to like these. Like,
Yeah.
don't go into these assuming, oh, it's just like a fruit-flavored snack and the Fruity Pebbles is just like the brand name. No, it does taste like Fruity Pebbles, I'd
Yeah.
say. Which,
Yeah, so it tastes like that fruit punchiness of Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in this case, you can definitely believe the cover. It's definitely telling the truth in this case. It definitely got the flavor right.
Skittles and Fruity Pebbles were somehow combined. That's kind of how okay.
Yeah.
What would you score this one?
You know what? Can you give me actually a moment to think about this?
Sure.
Could you take a look at that fan mail in the
Yes,
meantime?
absolutely.
I want to think.
To be honest, I would give this a 3.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of Fruity Pebbles, but if you like Fruity Pebbles, this is Chewy Fruity Pebbles.
Yep.
And so I just think that's really fun. I think they accomplished what they set out to accomplish.
Yeah, so what's in that fan mail?
All right. This fan mail is from Kevin. Hi, Kevin. And it came via,
What?
this came to us via the Blue Forge contact form.
Oh, okay.
You and I were just talking about this today. So we changed it
Yeah.
today, but this must have come in before the change. So if you go to seriouslycereal.org, you guys, now, right there, the very first picture is a mailbox and the numpsters are delivering a fan mail. That's the picture, the button you want to tap or click if you'd like to send a fan mail directly to Seriously Cereal.
Yeah.
If you tap or click that button, the mailbox button, then you will not be asked for anything other than just your first name and your message.
Yeah.
You won't have to put in your email or anything like that. At the very top of the page, there's a contact button for the overall studio. And that asks for a whole bunch of information because it's not for Seriously Cereal. Now, all the mail will eventually get to us. It just takes a little bit longer, and the contact button asks for a little bit more.
Yeah.
So look for those numpsters in that mailbox picture. That's the way
It should be a big envelope that says fan mail.
And now that it's at the top of the page, Kevin, I can totally see. I would have probably clicked that contact button too.
Yeah.
But let's see what your message was. Videos on YouTube have comments turned off. That has prevented me from pointing this out. Oh, okay. Actually, Kevin, the comments aren't turned off.
Yeah, that's
because Seriously Cereal is for kids.
Yeah, it's when a video is made for kids, it automatically turns off comments, and that's just to protect kids and make sure that like none of you guys are like just like giving away like where you live and whatnot. That's also why we don't ask for email when you send in fan mail. It's just to keep all our viewers safe, honestly. And honestly, I do like that.
Me too. Kevin goes on to say, I wanted to point out to the Seriously Cereal versus mode people who did the video about Post versus Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That Post did not add sugar to their raisins, and as a result, I would always buy Post and not Kellogg's.
That's fair.
Recently, I saw the Post version in my local grocery store. I bought a box as I had not seen Post Raisin Bran for sale in a long time. Oh, I wonder why. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I was disappointed, though, to find out Post now adds sugar to their raisins.
Really? Wow.
Wow, Kevin, thank you for that report.
Wow.
We have always been able to find Post and Kellogg's in our local stores, but I did not know that there is now sugar on the outside of the Post raisins,
that's crazy.
the way we have seen on the Kellogg's raisins. That is really too bad. You know, raisins are naturally sweet. I really honestly don't think it's needed for them to add additional sugar. No. And let's see. And then last but not least, Kevin says, P.S. do not add me to any of your mailing lists.
Will do.
Yes.
We're sorry for the misunderstanding. Hopefully the new site layout should kind of fix that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it looks better.
Kevin, Seriously Cereal doesn't have a mailing list, so there's no way. The mailing list option on the Blue Forge list, you absolutely, you won't get any mail from them either. Yeah. But thank you for letting us know. And that is so interesting about the raisins.
That really is. But yeah, if you guys want to like send us like a comment or a question or what have you, then go to seriouslycereal.org and click the green icon with the mailbox and the numpsters delivering an envelope marked fan mail. It's right at the top when you click into the Seriously Cereal section off of the Blue Forge. What do you want to
It's
call
the Blue
that?
Forge
Site?
page.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
Blue Forge page.
And it's seriouslycereal.org, and that's Maxwell's absolutely right. I'm looking at it right over here. It says send us fan mail or questions here.
Yeah.
And then it has that picture, and it's right at the top of the page now.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that'll be
And
clearer.
again, now that that's there, don't click the little contact tab. That's for Blue Forge as a
That's for
whole.
grown-ups.
Yeah, that's for grown-ups. That's for grown-ups or, grown-ups.
Yeah.
Business grown-ups.
That's right. Yeah, that's for business grown-ups. Yes, Kevin, you might very well be a grown-up. That's totally fine.
But Seriously Cereal, you just have to tell us, your first name, and that's
right.
all you gotta do.
And Kevin is absolutely right. Even though we didn't turn off comments, YouTube automatically turns off comments for shows that are meant for kiddos.
Yeah.
So yes, but we really love hearing from you guys. If you just want to say a comment, tell us your favorite cereal. You don't even have to comment about the show. You can just say, "Hey, my name is Susie, and I love Rice Krispies."
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you. But Maxwell,
Okay,
your score.
I think I'm going to give these. Whew, man, I honestly think I needed that. This is very tricky because on one hand, this is pretty much the Fruity Pebbles experience in a little chewy candy, but at the same time, I'm personally not much of a fan of the particular Fruity Pebbles taste. I do prefer the variations, the store brand variations like Dino Bites and what have you.
Yeah.
They have a different taste. And
Yes,
in that
it
case,
is.
I
It
like
is
it a
true.
little better. But for this, who am I kidding? I'll give it a 5, because it sets out what it wants to do. And even if it's not my cup of tea, and I don't think it's gonna win over anybody who doesn't like the normal Fruity Pebbles, I think for what this is trying to be, it did that exactly right, and it's gonna make the people looking for something like this very happy.
You know what? Actually, by those rules, you have a really good point. And so I'm going to have to say, I'm going to also give it a 5. I'm going to up it because, and I even kind of like this flavor. I mean, it's a kind of a fruit punchy flavor, but I mean, it really is exactly what they say.
Yeah.
It is a chewy, candy coated Fruity Pebble.
Yeah.
So I say good work, Post.
Yeah. Way to go, Fruity
Thanks,
Pebbles.
you guys, for watching this little bite.
Yeah.
If you're still hungry, head on over to seriouslycereal.org where you can find links to all of our full-length episodes and even those versus mode episodes, all on a playlist that Fan Kevin, was just talking about.
Yeah.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
next time.
Take care. Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously cereal.